Third and final heat race for the Mike Farr Memorial about to go green. Chubb Frank on the pole, Mike Wonderling Jr. on the outside. Green flag is out and we're racing. Chubb Frank will lead the field off into turns 1 and 2. Mikey Wonderling second, wheel to wheel for third. Brandon Groders in the BID. Going to take that spot away from Bryce Davis. Here comes Mike Pegger Jr. down to the inside. Pegger, the number 1 Cochran entry, going to slide up into the third spot. Meanwhile, in front of him, Mikey Wonderling, last night's winner at the Eriez Speedway, giving chase to the 1-star of Chubb Frank. Good race all throughout the field in this one. Oh, trouble on the back of the pack. Wyatt Scott and Brandon Groders get together. Scott slides up the racetrack. He and Groders both gather it back up and we stay green. 2 laps down, Chubb Frank leads. Mike Wonderling in second. Mike Pegger in third, and trouble down in turns 1 and 2 as Groders has slid to a stop up at the top of the racetrack. 2 laps down, 6 laps remaining. 2 laps scored, 6 laps to go in heat race number 3. Green flag's out and we're back underway. Mike Pegger Jr. Going to take the second spot away momentarily from Mikey Wonderling. They make contact and Pegger goes around in turns 1 and 2 and the caution flag is out. 2 laps scored, 6 laps remaining. Chubb Frank, the Pied Piper at the head of the pack, and we're back underway here in heat race number 3. Chubb gets a good restart behind him side by side for second. Ryan Scott in the 0, trouble. Wyatt Scott goes around in the X Factor. He gathers it back up, we stay green. Back up at the front of the field, Chubb Frank leads wheel to wheel for second. Bryce Davis in 94, Ryan Scott in the 0, Mike Pegger Jr. in the number 1 Cochran entry, and we're under caution as Wyatt Scott has slowed on the racetrack. 3 laps now complete, 5 laps remaining in the third and final heat race for the Mike Farr Memorial, and we're back underway. Chubb Frank, your leader. Wheel to wheel now, thinking about 3 wide for second. From the tail of the field, Mike Pegger Jr. trying to work that Lynn Geisler number 1 Cochran entry back up to the front of the field. Move Pegger up into the second spot as he works by the 94 of Bryce Davis. Davis going to try to cross him back over, not able to get it done. Behind them, side by side for fourth as well. Mikey Wonderling in the 18, Ryan Scott in the 00, go wheel to wheel for that 4th spot. Ryan Scott in 0, Mike Wonderling Jr. in the 18. They limbo around turns 1 and 2. And trouble for Easton Hedman down at turns 1 and 2. He spins, gathers it back up, we stay green. Chubb Frank leads. 2 laps remaining. 6 down, 2 to go for Chubb Frank. Mike Pegger Jr. second, Bryce Davis third. Mikey Wonderling is 4th. Ryan Scott rounds out the top 5. Chubb Frank with about a 4-car length advantage off turn 4 to the white flag. Final time around for the Bear Lake, Pennsylvania veteran Chubb Frank. Chubb would like nothing more than to get a win here tonight for his longtime friend Mike Farr. And he's going to be off to a good start because the winner of heat race number 3 is the 1-star of Chubb Frank. Mike Pegger Jr. second, Bryce Davis third, Mikey Wonderling 4th, and Ryan Scott rounds out the top 5.